right, he made it easy. All right, where are we going here next? Oh. Okay. This is a little bit difficult and different, and I actually put it off because this individual came to me in the back room, and I can't start that way, only because what I have is an infant. I have a little boy coming in. Now, this is hard to explain as well because babies, when they come in, don't come in as babies. They come in sometimes older so they can connect and communicate with me. They don't come in chronological order, usually. So in other words, I've had 4-month-old babies show up as 29-year-old women, and it's just so they can talk to me, and they've only been gone for a year. So it doesn't always make sense. This one is showing me that he died as an infant, and I wouldn't want to say within 4 months of his birth. He is showing me that he could not breathe, so I don't know exactly what happened there, but there's a feeling of not being able to get his breath or catch his breath. He gives me the feeling that he has what feels like a younger mother, and let me just start there because I don't want to get in a lot of information if no one can take this. Can anyone understand that? Over there and over here. Okay. So I'm going to have a mic there and a mic there. Okay. All right. So can I have you ladies, sorry, have you both stand up for me for a moment? And then if it doesn't apply, you can sit back down. Now, one of the reasons they advance themselves in age for me is so that, again, so I can conversate with him. And this one is showing up to be about 8 years old. And it's not going to help because he comes through with dark hair, and you both have dark hair. Now, okay, he is telling me that since he passed, so since he's been gone, his grandmother has joined him on the other side. Do you understand that? Okay. Okay. Okay, well, we'll keep asking then. All right, so you understand the great-grandmother has joined him on the other side since his passing. This woman, because I'm asking him to help me, because I'm trying to identify who's this little guy's for, is telling me that the woman that passed would have passed of cancer, and for some reason I'm being brought to the chest. Do you understand this? Okay, no? Okay, how about for you? Yes, the woman passed from cancer. Okay, Nick, go ahead and give her a mic, and then we'll take it back if we need. Okay, all right, and so we're talking about your baby here? Oh. Okay, I just need one of you to speak for right now, because what happens is every time I get pulled out of the energy of the little guy, so I just need 2 people to, to help me out here. All right, now, okay, the next thing I'm being shown is a stuffed turtle, or a turtle reference. Would you understand that at all? Do you understand that at all? Okay. All right, hold on. Thank you. There's not a lot they can pull from unless they pull from things that are happening in life. The next thing that he's having me feel is somebody in the living with a hip-related issue. Do you understand that? It feels like a female with a hip issue. Do you understand that?
Yes.
Yes, okay. I'm sorry. I feel that I'm over here. Okay. Can I have your name, please?
Kathy.
Kathy. And who is the little guy to you?
My son.
All right, thank you. Can I just have his name, please?
Dustin.
Dustin. Okay, ladies, can I ask you not to talk while I'm just sorry. Dustin, okay, thank you. Now, would you understand in regards to Dustin, there seems to be, he's giving me the feeling that before his passing, there were some things wrong. Do you understand that? Okay, like there's a medical condition or something that you're aware of before he passes. You understand that? Yes. And again, he's not going to have a whole lot to say other than what he knows of you and what he knows of the situation. And one thing is, I feel like I had a very short period of time to be here. Do you understand that? Is this like 2 months? Not, okay. 9 weeks, thank you. Okay. And he tells me that in that time, he never doubted, and he knew completely, even though he was just a little soul, that he was very loved. And everything was done to make sure that he was comfortable and knew he was loved. Do you understand that? Yes. And there's a feeling that he tells me, and I don't mean to upset you in any way, shape, or form, but I know this is I don't know how not to in this case. All right? He gives me the impression that 2 weeks prior to his passing, there was question whether he would make it at all anyway, about 2 weeks prior, okay? Yes. So what he wants you to know is he wants you to know that he as a soul, he was aware of this coming in. Okay? All right, so hold on. Okay. He's jumping around on me right now. He would have a brother, please?
No.
Okay. There seems to be another male within the family that would be a similar age to him. Would that be a nephew for you?
No.
Okay. He keeps talking about a male in the family he's showing me about 10 to 14 years old. Is that somebody in the living now?
He's got cousins.
Okay.
But
Is there a Michael?
no.
All right. I'm going to leave it, but he keeps talking about somebody who's about 10 to 14 years old now that he keeps referencing, okay? And he keeps an eye on this person. The other thing is, and he's jumping all over for me, he's also talking about, I don't know why, but he's showing me quarters or coins. Now, I don't have that much interaction with babies. I know that adults can leave the coins for us, but for some reason he's bringing up quarters specifically, okay? Would you have any understanding of that?
We were buying our first car, and we had one of those big jugs full of quarters.
Okay.
We counted them out to help with the down payment on a car.
Okay, and that's just since he passed, correct?
Yes.
So this is his way of saying I'm around to see things, okay?
Yes.
All right. Now, he also was talking to me. It's really interesting. And again, this is not the normal thing for me because they communicate differently than everybody else. He puts over top of your head an actual star, but I don't know why he's putting a star over your head. Does that have any meaning for you?
No.
Okay. And he continues to do it, so I'm going to share a few more things that I think it could have something to do with, and if it doesn't, we'll move on. But you know that the kids often have the glow-in-the-dark stars in their room or on their ceiling? I feel like it's a reference to something like that. I don't know why. Again, I feel like it's not necessarily about him, but more about somebody in the living that he keeps an eye on. All right? So I still don't understand it. Okay, do me a favor, just keep that, and you might understand it later. I don't either, and like I said, it's not easy to communicate with little guys. Let me ask, so you understand that he has the grandmother that passed after he did, okay? And from what felt like breast cancer, does that make sense? Okay, thank you.
No, she didn't have breast cancer, but she did have cancer.
Okay, and is there a Kate, Catherine, or Kathleen somehow connected to your family?
Well, I'm Kathleen.
Oh, that's right, you already told me that though, didn't you? Okay, is there another one? Is there someone beside yourself with the name similar?
No.
No. Okay. All right. Hold on. Don't go anywhere. He's trying to lead me. Let me ask you this. Do you have any questions for him?
Just that he's with someone that my mother or my sister. Or
Yeah. You have a bunch of folks on the other side.
Somebody that's taking care of him and loves
Yeah,
him.
and actually, like I say, I see him as being more at 8 years old. He's not a baby, so he's very free. And when I said he's jumping around, not just with thoughts, but like that's what he's doing. Okay, so he's very hard for me to keep track of because I'm like, where'd you just go? So he's having a grand time, and you don't need to worry about him. He knows completely that he was loved and is loved, and he has that love with him in the spirit world as well. So he's having a good time, and you don't have to worry about him at all. And he just says to say thank you to you. Because even though you don't know that his experience, for you it was a very difficult experience, for him it was an experience of life, and he cherished it even for the amount of time that he was here. Okay? All right.
Thank you.
Thank you.